Well, I've just loaded up the game as usual, but this message is quite interesting because once again, EA Sports has released an update and I'm seeing some changes to be a goalkeeper. Why do I feel like this is happening every single week? What on earth are these likes? It seems like EA Sports might have actually fixed up the ratios here. I know it's early into our third season, but I just cannot wait with checking out how our former teammates are doing in the Premier League. So the top 5 is no sign of Portsmouth. We're gonna have to go further down, and no, they are doing absolutely terrible with Outsider. Not even one victory in 5 games. They're moving like Liverpool at the moment. I cannot believe it. I want to start this episode by saying thank you guys for the recent support on the third season, because I wasn't too sure how the reception was going to go down when we went to Frankfurt, but you guys seem to absolutely love it, and you already know what we do on this channel. We don't choose teams that 90% of the other creators do. You know, we like to be a bit different. Why has EA Sports made the prices so specific? Like 37.84k? Why don't you just round up the numbers? Anyways, I'm gonna buy a sauna, which is gonna give us better composure in-game. We haven't had the best start to our league campaign. As we can see, we are already quite a few points behind Dortmund, Bayern, and Leverkusen as well, who is all unbeaten. They've actually won every single match possible. So now we gotta get some victories in the bag. In our last game, we scored 3 away goals against Roma in the UCL. So no offense, but surely we can get some here as well. Chaibi on the ball, over to Doan. Yes, he's in fantastic form recently. Here he is inside our penalty box, but Heidenheim has done well so far, kept things under control. Ooh, there is space opening up here. Come on, Chaibi, you got a clear pathway, and surely you gotta pass it, and yes, finally the AI is acting so much smarter, and they're actually going for the guaranteed goals. This is beautiful to see. As you guys have also mentioned in the comment sections recently, clearly these last EA Sports updates have changed player career mode drastically. The referee will blow the whistle, and so far things are looking good, but you know, I would prefer us to score one more just to secure the win. Ooh, what a ball that is. This could be a big opportunity for Heidenheim, but they are never able to shoot it, thankfully. Positive start to the half from the home team, but now it is Frankfurt with a through ball to our striker, Vehi, who is, of course, scoring everything these days. No way this changes now, guys, surely. We don't bottle this lead. I've got to say, though, that the home team are looking much better in this half, and that is an important block. They have really got a good attack, but an absolutely terrible defense. Let's see if we can find our teammate down there. Wehi. Yes, he does take the ball down. I kind of wanted him to shoot so we could maybe get our first ever assist. But I think it's very smart to try these long balls now because we are playing with way faster teammates up front. Here is Carlos Jr. on the wing, causing us a bit of problems here, but in the end, it falls to Mario Götze, who now has got loads of space. He passes it to Doan. Can we get the third goal? Nice back heel to Dumfries. We've still got the ball. We even have our center backs in attack. This is beautiful. And the legend and World Cup winner Götze gets the third. That is now 6 goals in our last 2 away matches. Pretty crazy stats. Oh, this is looking a little bit better. Here is Carlos. And the cross is dangerous. Thankfully, it falls to Doan. Yes, look at how we play out. This is incredible. You can really notice the difference from how Portsmouth was attacking. Oh my days. Back heels, and that is going to be a corner kick. Wait for me, I want to join the attack. I don't care, guys. We are going to be in the midfield there. The cross comes in, and oh, that is almost, yes! It ends up being number 4. Let's run to celebrate. Come here, lad. Ah, why are you not celebrating with me? Let's look a little bit closer here. So the header was dangerous, but they were not able to clear the ball away. What a performance, guys. That deserves a like on the episode. I've got to admit, there is just something that feels extremely refreshing about the Bundesliga. Are we gonna get the 5th one then? There we go! Oh my days! That would have been Wakey's best goal of the season, but I think it's best the referee just end the game. This is getting embarrassing at this point. Absolutely ruthless performance from Frankfurt, and we can now really see how they challenged Bayern to the title last season and ended up in a 2nd spot, just a couple of points behind. So now we have another one coming up, and we are climbing the table a bit too, which is nice to see, but still 7 points up to Bayern Munich, and they have won 5 out of 5 matches. This is gonna be a big test. The conditions are not easy, the wind is moving crazy, and of course we haven't had the best record at home, so let's see if we can beat a tough Werder Bremen team. This is also our final match before we face Benfica in the next round of the Champions League. So we need a bit of momentum going into it. Doan with an early cross. No problem for the Bremen defense, but we win it back quickly. And then we lose it again. Yeah, these are just the conditions right now. Look at how the ball is moving. That does seem like a pretty good pass. Let's see then what the away team has got against us. And he's fighting his way through. Look at this! Big opportunity, and somehow he is going all the way. What on earth happened to our defense? We got absolutely cooked, and I have no idea how he's managed to put that in the top corner from that angle. We knew this was going to be tough, but now it is even a bigger challenge. Come on, Wakey! Almost an instant response. Let's see if we can find Wakey down there. And oh my days! What have I just seen, guys? It's ended up in the back of the net. And do we get the assist or what? Let's look at this. It hits obviously a Werder Bremen player, but that lands on the head of Wakey. Surely we get the assist, man. Come on. That is unbelievable. I feel like we have made up for that sort of mistake which we did on that first goal. That is one of the most ridiculous things I have ever seen, but we've only got a 4.8 rating. Of course, Wakey got the credit for the goal, but I mean, I obviously attempted to give it to him, and it ended up for Wakey. So I feel like we have absolutely been robbed here, guys, if we do not get this assist. Here we are again, though. And oh my god, we are really an entertaining team to watch, guys. There's things happening all of the time, and very identical situation there. Referee, that hit his hand. Come on. Nah, but seriously though, guys, if we don't get awarded that assist, I'm gonna crash out. Scheibe now. Oh, that is nice. Doan has been heavily involved in this first half. There's the cross into Wakey, who tries a acrobatic finish. He's absolutely nuts. He's moving like a prime Zlatan Ibrahimovic out here. We've already had 2 goals in this half. Will there be another one now? Right before the break, that is nice defended by Dumfries, but Bremen has been dangerous on pretty much every single attack. So we gotta be ready. Here they are, edge of the box. There's the pass into Palacios, and thankfully it is right at Sander. Let's see if we can find Doan. That is a really nice throw. Do we have time for one more opportunity? Look at Dumfries on a run. Højlund now, yes! Beautiful pass. And he's kept it in play. There's the cross, and corner kick maybe? No, Bremen just clears it away. We should be able to win this one though. Go on, Doan. Yes, back into Højlund, and then Wakey, but guys, we've had about 100 chances. How do we only have 1 goal? This might be the craziest awful football in this entire series, guys. I have to find out if we have this assist. Yes! There we are! We actually got awarded it, but our rating didn't get affected, so I was scared that they were gonna rob us, but that is incredible. We have our first assist of our career, guys. That deserves a like on the episode, surely. Let's get 5,000 or else I'm stopping it, because that was a moment we have been waiting 39 episodes for. Here goes Bremen, and it's a really nice pass out for Palacios, who's been dangerous. And here they are, and why am I not reacting quickly enough to these shots, man? They are so dangerous. Middle of our penalty box, and that one could have also gone top bins, you know. We are very lucky not to be 2-1 down. I think I need some help on what to do in those kinds of situations, because I feel like if I rush out, you know, they just go past me or chip me or something. I think I need some of your guys' help there, because I know a lot of you are actually keepers in real life, which is fantastic. And your tips has obviously helped me throughout this series a lot. Come on. We need the 3 points. Wehi, Højlund, back to Wehi, and there it is! The top scorer himself. That is a fantastic comeback from Frankfurt. Get in there. Bahoya. Loads of space here out on the left. What an attack this looks like from Frankfurt. Into Wehi, and he almost gets his hat-trick. That would have been the icing on the cake. But the attack is not done. Here we go. Højlund, back to Wehi, and it's right over. We did it, guys, even in the horrible conditions. We played some beautiful football, and it is a very deserved 3 points. And of course, we got that assist as well, which I don't think I will ever stop talking about. You already know what I am doing. We are heading right over to our stats, because that now says 1 goal and 1 assist, guys. What a incredible thing to see. And our market value has gone up even more. We're now worth 78 million pounds. That is crazy. I think we are the highest valued keeper in the world, to be honest. Benfica are at the very bottom of the Champions League group stage table. I want to see who they actually had in the first round. We obviously beat Roma, but what about Benfica? Okay, I mean, anybody can lose to Liverpool when they are on it, so I can understand that. But of course, they now really want to bounce back, guys, and get the 3 points, or else their Champions League campaign might be in a bit of trouble. So we are gonna be in our stadium this time, and hopefully we can see Wehi get a couple of more goals. And I've got to say, that is a very strong lineup. There's nothing like Champions League nights. This is the first one in our stadium as well. So if we can win it, we are definitely up there at the top of the table. And who knows, if we keep going like this, we could actually automatically qualify for the round of 16. Chaibi immediately looking to create something. This is what I love about Frankfurt. You know, no bias, but I think we must be playing some of the most attractive football in the entire world. And if we do well in the Champions League this season, then definitely more people will notice what we are all about. Højlund gives it to Bahoya, and through the middle, we've got runners. Back to Højlund, and we have another goal in the UCL. Oscar Højlund, my friend, you are better than your brother. I think we can all agree on that one. Let's get another one. Chaibi through the middle. What a player. Bahoya now, we haven't seen too many goal involvements from him this season. That's been his only problem, but he's got loads of pace. And he wins a free kick in a good position here. Referee, can you hurry up a little bit, please? This is taking a while. Let's see what he does then. Goes for the pass, and that falls to our captain. Wow. I wasn't so sure if passing it was the right decision, because I felt like the shot would have been possible, but that landed perfectly. And what a satisfying finish. Here is Bruma through the middle, and the shot is blocked out for a corner kick. So, you know, this match isn't over yet. Especially in the Champions League. You know, every single team has got good qualities. But I've got to say, our captain has put up a, captain's performance so far. Safe to say. Corner kick coming in, though. Richard Rios is going to take it. Looks like he might go short. No. Decides to get it into the box, but it falls for Wehi. Can he go all the way by himself? Look at this. What a run. He's got to pass it surely. No, he just goes by himself. After playing with Portsmouth for 2 years, I feel like I've just rediscovered football again. Højlund, bro, that is perfect. Bahoya. Look at this. What a team. Yes, there it is. The keeper just stands there and watches it go in. Benfica are having a horrible start to their UCL campaign. Couple of more seconds left of the half, and yeah, we're not gonna get our fourth one just yet, but seriously, this has been a 10 out of 10 performance so far. Why do we look so disappointed? Cheer up a bit, Sander. Here's our left back, who has been very involved going forward. That falls to a Benfica player, so let's see. They obviously have to get forward now. They've got nothing to lose. And Højlund, my mate. You are something special. And look at Barcelona. They are destroying Celtic with Lamine Yamal. Here we go again. Down to the corner flag. There's the cross. Let's see if Benfica will make this an interesting last 30 minutes. But they need a goal as soon as possible. Richard Rios. This is a nice move from Benfica. But the shot is not dangerous whatsoever. We are going to get that one up to Wehi. Because we want more goals. You know, the goal difference could be huge when we get to the final stages. Wehi now inside the penalty box. He's just going to go for it himself. And no, I don't think that was the right decision, bro. Our Norwegian teammate Ausnes is coming on. That is nice to see. It's not been the best second half performance, you know, but I'm not going to get too, you know, concerned about that because we were so good in the first half. And if we can just get the clean sheet as well, this would be a perfect night. One last attack perhaps for Benfica. Let's see what they've got. That is a nice ball over to the substitute, but goes all the way back to the keeper. And looks like we're going to get the clean sheet, boys. Fantastic performance from Frankfurt. I feel like I'm saying it every single week now. Chelsea have won Bodø/Glimt with a draw. Okay. You know, I'm kind of hoping that the Norwegian team can go as far as possible. We will also be meeting them later in the competition. But let's take a quick look at the standings. Because Frankfurt are second spot. That is an incredible sight. And Ajax are doing well, City, but not a lot of teams have won both of their first two matches. So right now, we are looking very, very good. Solid position, but obviously we've got more fixtures coming up. And let's find out the next game. I think it's going to be the one at Anfield, or no. Before that, we've got this Feyenoord game, which could be, or yeah, really should be another 3 points. So we could be sitting top of the table soon. They've only got 3 days rest, and then it is time for another game in the Bundesliga. Of course, Wehi has been nominated for Player of the Month. He absolutely deserves to get that award, or else I will riot. Our agent asks, what are you up to for Halloween? Okay, let's take a look at this. I mean, we are still a little bit too early, but I don't think we'll be doing anything special. Maybe just spending it in the gym this year. Okay. Bayern Munich, of course, they have won 3-0 again. Are you kidding me? At the same time, though, it is kind of pushing us to perform as well. So, yeah, as I said before many, many times, we cannot afford to drop any points in the league if you want that title. Yes, people, it is snowing. Something which is very common in Germany. And it's going to be very interesting to see if we can still play our beautiful style of football in these very tough conditions. Go on, Weigi. Yes. Scheibe. Oh no, what is that, lad? He wins it back though, and Weigi goes for the first time shot! Who even thinks of doing that? Nobody was ready for it, but this guy just sees things not anyone else can. That took me by surprise. We won back the ball, and that sort of reminds me of like Luis Suarez or Thierry Henry. The instinct for scoring is absolutely insane. Here is Bahoya. What a pass! No way this is happening. Out of 39 episodes, I've never seen form like this before. I mean, the game is pretty much, done already. Not long left of the half, and Hoffenheim battling their way through, but that is out for a goal kick, and the referee just blows the whistle. The home fans are not very happy. Here goes Bahoya with loads of pace, and into Weigi. He's actually human after all then. Loads of space now for the home team. Will they make the right decisions? And that is one goal back. No, no, no. We have played so bad in the second half. Sander is way too late. He starts diving after he shot the ball. If we can get one more goal, the points are secured. Højlund, what an effort. For the first time in quite a while, I'm nervous, guys. We cannot afford to concede one more goal and drop points. Here is Hoffenheim inside our penalty box, but Sander makes a crucial match-winning save. That is exactly how we needed to bounce back after the Hoffenheim goal. World class right there. Hoffenheim are perhaps gonna get another shooting chance. There it is, but it is blocked. Okay, hopefully we are good now. We can just keep the ball for these last minutes. Götze into Højlund. Over to Bahoya, but that is another offside. Let's see here then. One-on-one, and our left back has dealt with it. Bahoya switches the play. Go on, lads. One more goal, or just keep the ball at the corner flag. Dumfries back to Bahoya, and that is not a bad effort. Another 3 points for Frankfurt, but this time it wasn't as comfortable as our recent games. That is the most deserving award I think we have ever seen. Of course, it was not going to be anybody else but our striker Weigi, who gets the Bundesliga Player of the Month. I really want to see how many goals he's got, and how the other teams are doing as well. As we can see here, Brian Zaragoza of Bayern Munich is actually on the same amount as Weigi. Also, Ekitike is doing good. And yeah, there is quite a bit of competition here, Anyway, it is time for a bit of a break. We're back with Norway, and obviously we already finished the European qualifiers in the last episode. We are gonna be at the next Euros. So these matches are just friendlies. They do not count. They do not matter at all. I'm not even sure why we play them, guys. Maybe it's just to get the, fitness or just the preparations done for the Euros, which will be at this summer. I cannot wait for it. And as we can see, it is a 2-0 loss to Poland. But I'm honestly not gonna get too upset about it because, it's just friendly matches. At the end of the day, it is probably the most important thing that we just get fitness and return to our clubs without any injuries. So hopefully, though, we can bounce back a little bit against the United States. Come on. Let's see then. And that is more like it. Nice 3-1 victory with a couple of goals from Aursnes. Let's just relax at Halloween. Go and do some charity work for the club. That is the best option I feel like we could have chosen there. At least the most professional one. As we can see, Bayern are about to face Augsburg And they are 6 out of 6, guys. 18 points. We have currently climbed up to 3rd spot. We are 4 points behind Bayern, but of course we are going to be facing them at 1 point as well. That is going to be some crazy games. I'm not too sure when it's actually going to be happening, but it cannot be that long because, you know, we are flying through the season already. So, guys, I will end it there for today. I honestly think this was my favorite episodes out of all of the ones we have done so far. The next one is number 40, so if you want it tomorrow, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one.